Alright, welcome everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Paul Sawyer. I'm the Assistant Landscape Manager for Great Parks of Hamilton County. And I want to welcome you guys coming out to Arbor Day. Our official welcome is going to be from Mary Lou Offman. Hopefully I said that right.
All right. Good morning, and aren't we lucky for such a nice morning? Really want to welcome our International Society of Arboriculture, the Ohio chapter, Great Parks of Hamilton County, tree planting at our tree planting ceremony, and of course our Ray Hodges, our city manager, is here, and the Beautification Commission of Forest Park. So we're very happy to have you, and let's get planning.
Now from the Ohio chapter of the ISA, International Society of Arboriculture, Jerry Frankenhoff.
Good morning. What a great day Arbor Day is for the environment. On Arbor Day we come together and act. The action that we take is to plant trees. We also come together to reflect, and we reflect on the benefits that trees provide to society and to the environment. Benefits like improving our air quality, protecting our waterways, protecting and improving our soil, providing habitat for wildlife. There's a myriad of environmental and societal benefits that trees provide. We couldn't go over all of them today. On Arbor Day, we also come to make a commitment, and that commitment is to continue to plant trees and care for trees throughout the year. On Arbor Day, we also come together to celebrate and to be thankful. Thankful for the benefits that trees provide to society, to our children, and to our grandchildren. We're especially thankful that we have great organizations like the City of Forest Park, Duke Energy, and Great Parks of Hamilton County that continue to plant trees and care for trees throughout the year. Thank you.
Now will be the reading of the proclamation, and that will be done by Ray Hodges, City Manager of the City of Forest Park.
Well, thank you very much. The proclamation reads as follows. Whereas trees and the urban forest are an important component of our community's infrastructure, whereas trees and the urban forest have been shown to reduce crime, vandalism, and domestic violence, as well as vehicular speed, and therefore are important components to our community's safety mission, and whereas trees and the urban forest extends the life of our community's streets, our street surface, and reduce stormwater runoff, and therefore are important resources for our community service mission, and whereas trees and the urban forest reduces the symptoms of ADD and ADHD and improves the concentration of school-aged children, allowing them to perform better in school and make better life choices, and therefore are valuable assets for our schools and educators, teaching our next generation. And whereas trees and the urban forest reduces air conditioning and heating costs for residents, and therefore makes our community more livable, saves our residents money, and reduces our need for foreign energy. I got about 4 more whereases, and at this pace, I think I'm going to run for election because it gets even better. Whereas trees and the urban forest makes our neighborhoods more inviting and attractive, and causes new homeowners to want to live in our community and be willing to pay more for a house in our community, and therefore are a foundation stone for our community development efforts. And whereas trees and the urban forest attracts shoppers and businesses, inspires shoppers to visit more frequently, stay longer. This is interesting. Pay to park. I don't know where we pay to park at Forest Park, but pay to park and spend more money, and therefore are important components of our community's economic development mission. And whereas trees and the urban forest reduces water pollution and the need to treat and therefore are an integral part of our community's healthy water supply. And whereas trees and the urban forest reduces stress and human mortality from cardiac and lower respiratory illness and therefore are critical to our community EMS and health mission. So we've covered the police and the fire area. Now therefore I, Charles H. Johnson, do hereby proclaim Friday, April the 28th, 2017 as Arbor Day in the city of Forest Park. And I urge all citizens to support efforts to protect and nurture our trees and urban forests, not just for the beauty they provide, but for the benefits they give our residents and community. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the city of Forest Park, Ohio, to be affixed this 28th day of April 2017, signed by the Honorable Charles H. Johnson. Thank you.
Now, Jack Sutton of Great Parks, Hamilton County, will say a few words before we plant the tree.
Thank you, Paul. Ray, thank you. That's got to be the best proclamation ever. Extend our congratulations to the mayor. Ray and I were talking, Dave and I were talking, I think this is the 15th year in a row that we've been holding this particular type of ceremony. So 15 years ago, Forest Park and Great Parks and Duke started a partnership to really improve the corridor of Sharon Road from Mill all the way over to Winton. And every year we've sort of nipped at it a little bit at a time, kind of eat that elephant one bite at a time. And it's really turned into a wonderful project and an even more special partnership. So we're very proud at Great Parks to be a part of this. Jerry shared with me this planning really begins 10 or 12 months out for what's going to happen the next year. And Forest Park has taken the lead on it throughout the year. So we appreciate that. It only enhances the edges of the park and enhances the gateway into and out of Forest Park. So we think it's a wonderful project. And with that, I think it's time to plant, right, Paul? Yep. We're going to plant a red maple. So Ray, Adrian from Duke, come on up.
Say again, 15 years, this is great. It's a great experience, and maybe next year it'll even grow a little bit more. And thanks to the Great Parks, Duke Energy, and Duke Energy, Great Parks, and the city of Forest Park, of course. And you all are invited for lunch at our senior citizen building. Thank you very much. See you next year.